Hey guys, Nick here with GearNut. Today we're taking a look at the Vankyo Performance V630. Now, this thing is pretty freaking awesome. I abso-freaking-lutely love this projector. Now, previously I've been using this little mini hamburger. I think there's a couple names for this thing, but the 101 mini, it's about a sandwich size, right? I've been using this little guy for quite a while, and I love it. It's great. I just mount it to a little Joby tripod and stick it on top of a TV tray, throw some cords and some inputs into the back, HDMI style, and I'm good to go. So I absolutely love this little guy. It doesn't have the best audio, and it's not the brightest projector. It does have bigger pixels, but it's because of the screen size in there. Everything's micro in this little projector. So with that being said, there's some give and take when you want to compact a projector. I love that guy. Been using it for about 7 months, 8 months, and absolutely thrilled. So I was like, oh, let's check out a better one. Well, what's better? Well, the Performance V630. This thing is pretty freaking awesome. Now, if you're a gamer, I will disclose if you're like a professional gamer or a real avid, serious gamer, you're not going to want this. It's not going to, it's got a lag time to it, right? So as you're using your controller and you give your person or car an input control change, it's going to take a little bit of time for it to get to the projector. So, and seconds count when you do that, and you're big into gaming. But if you're looking for something for backyard movie night, or garage movie night, or in your living room movie night, or just having a ridiculous size screen just because you enjoy it, this projector is a fantastic place to start. Now, I'm going to say it's not going to be a $5,000 projector. It's not going to be that. It's a cheaper projector. It's something to get your feet wet to see if you are going to need to get into projectors more serious and go down that path, right? So it's got your physical adjustments up here. You can adjust your focus. You can adjust the angles on the side. I don't know what that's called. I'm not going to bore you guys with technical jargon. You know, if your screen is tighter at the bottom than it is on the top, well, yeah, you just move this a little bit. And you can also do some digital changes inside with your remote. There are some software, little magic things that happen inside, and you can rotate it. You can adjust the horizontal and vertical pitch of the screen, which is really cool, because sometimes you have to mount this in a location that's not optimal, and it's nice that you get some of those changes in there. Now, if you want the best, crisp, clear picture you could ever get, try to mount this flat and parallel with your screen. And that's going to give you the best optics. Because if you actually have to distort and move the screen around inside digitally, your lens is going to be curved more on the edges than in the center, and it's not going to give you the crispest, clearest picture. So that being said, warning you guys about the stuff I know about. This projector is really cool. I still think it's worth the money. And if I can get you guys a discount code, check it down in the description below. See if I can get a couple of you a discount. So this is the exhaust portion of it. So this is where the air comes out. It does get hot. It does have a fan noise. You're not going to get away from that. This thing puts out some serious heat. So you're going to be using this in a really small room. It may heat up just a little bit. So SD card slot, you can play videos and pictures, stuff like that. If you have a PowerPoint presentation, you might be able to do it off of here. Your HDMI, you got 2 of them. I'd love to see that, because you can take a little Fire Stick, jam that in, maybe put the extender on it, and then put your other HDMI cord on there. Or if one of these ports goes bad because one of your kids is messing around with it when they're not supposed to, you have a backup. And that's the main reason I like to see those. Another thing I like, this one actually has buttons. So if you lose the remote, you can still use it. If you forget the remote, you can still use it. That's something that I found out the hard way. When I lose the remote for this guy, I'm SOL. So it is what it is. On the back here, USB, USB, VGA. You got your audio video port right here. And they give you a cable for that. We'll get to that later. And then a headphone jack. So they give you another cable there too. So you can actually hook up some JBL Bluetooth speakers with this little headphone jack and then broadcast those JBL speakers all over the place. Hook them up, set up a killer setup. And that's what I've done. Absolutely love it, by the way. And then here's your power cord, where your power cord goes. So what's nice is they're using, if I ever lost this cord, I could just replace it. It's like a computer monitor power cord. Pretty generic, easy to find. If something happened, I could replace it. I love to see that. They give you a cleaning kit right here, which is really cool because dust does get on that lens, and your initial thought is to brush it off with your finger. Don't do that. Use the cleaning kit. Don't destroy your optics. Oh my goodness. They give you a HDMI cord. I've just been using the one on my computer. Here's your remote. And this is really cool. You can get your menu settings here, get your source there, go back, select OK, play, pause, volume up and down, up, down. And then this is how you adjust the tilt and rotation of your screen. You click that and select what you want to do. Super cool. Love to see that. Oh, where's all my other cables? Losing stuff? Oh yeah, front vouch. There we go. So here is that audio video cable. Plug it in, and there you go. And then here's that other one I've been using for the Bluetooth speakers. So the sound quality on the Performance V630 it's good. It's good. If that's all you had, it's perfectly fine for me. I could get by with it. Of course, you know, I've got two boom boxes, two Extreme 2s, and a Flip 4 JBL. And when I hook all those together and I get it all paired up and synced, it's epic. It is epic. My wife is always like, turn it down, and the kids are like, no, no. They love it. Watching their favorite shows at home with this projector is definitely something I would highly recommend for family night. You know, if you're gonna have a sleepover, you got this set up somewhere that the kids aren't gonna mess with it, I would encourage it. Makes some really awesome family memories. So this thing is just crazy. It is crazy. So the bag that it comes with, I'm glad it came with a bag. I wish it had a shoulder strap. Other than that, it's good. I like it a lot. The lens cover, I wish the lens cover worked when the lens was out, right? So when I rotate this out, like so, I can't put the lens cover on. You have to totally throw this thing out of adjustment in order to put the lens cover on. So that is one thing I'd like to change, is having a lens cover that works with the lens in and the lens out. That way, you know, if you have this permanently set up, you could just put the lens cover on it, throw another little cover or a little towel or blanket over it, and just keep dust off of it. So the other thing I'd like to change is down on the bottom. So here's your mounting holes. They do give you 4 screws so you can mount this to a plate or a bracket for more of a permanent mount. And then here's your height adjustment, or elevation adjustment right here. So that's only on the front. I wish that they had one of those on all 4 sides of this projector. That way, if you were going to set it down on a countertop or a table or anything like that, that way you could get it as level as possible and then go in with the remote and change your settings there and get the best picture quality possible. So you can put, you know, books or papers or cards under it and get it level that way, but that's pretty janky. don't want to drop this thing. So my wife would kill me. Oh, but anyhow, next thing I want to talk to you guys about, and we'll get to some clips of this thing actually running. You guys can hear the fan and hear how loud it is and see the quality in the picture. It's good. It's really good. I would highly recommend getting one of these little fire sticks, pair it with that, get it set up. Don't lose your cleaning kit. So the other thing we're going to talk about is this portable projector. So this is the 120. So it's the 16:9 aspect ratio and the 120-inch size screen. This thing is nuts. So on here, it's not the best screen ever, but it's extremely portable. It's lightweight, it's durable, it's portable. I can verify that. It's got support front projection and rear projection, so it's kind of transparent. And check this thing out. Equipped with 16 hooks. It's got, where do I put all my hooks? It's in the bag. All right, polyester, that's why. Spandex material. That's exactly what it feels like. It feels like stretchy spandex material. There's paperwork. Who cares about that? It does come with some rope for stringing it up. You know, if you're outside. It comes with a bunch of these mounting hooks that my wife wouldn't let me use because she's like, "Does that adhesive gonna tear the paint off the wall?" I was like, "I have no idea." So I used little nails. She wasn't happy about that either. Here is the actual screen. It's super soft, it's stretchy. I just took and put a couple screws up here out in the garage so I could show you guys this, and got really MacGyver-y down here with some string and down there with some string. But this screen size is freaking insane. All right, guys, so we got it all set up on a ladder, a piece of plywood. I would highly urge you guys to get a tripod for this, and that's something I'm gonna do. So that's the exhaust portion of your fan noise. Come around to the front real fast. Here's your intake. Some dust right here on the lens. Super dusty out here. We'll have to get that cleaned. Now, ooh, the darker the room, the better it is, right? That's how projectors work. But look at this. Look at the freaking picture quality. So this is what they're meaning by a transparent or a see-through or pass-through screen for their portable screen. Now I love this thing. It doesn't have any wrinkles whatsoever. We're on the back side of it right now. That's why I can put my hand up there. So I can broadcast video from behind the screen or on the front of the screen. Now the only downside to that is it takes away from the brightness of your projector, because this is absorbing some of the light, it's passing through. On a white wall, if you have a pure white wall that's flat, you know, that's a great surface to use until you get a professional grade screen, if that's what you want to do. But this screen is awesome. If you have textured walls like we do in our house, we'll just put the screen up in front of it. And it works. It works out great. I do sacrifice some brightness, but I don't have any lines or creases. If you think you're going to use a bed sheet, you could use that too, but you're going to have to put up with fold lines and creases and wrinkles. So, something to think about. All right, so on your actual settings, you've got your picture mode, color, temperature, aspect ratio, noise reduction. You got your projection, like your direction of your screen. Let's mess with that. Rear on desk, front ceiling. So you can flip that sucker over. That's pretty cool. You can reduce your screen size. So if you do need to take it down a notch, you can actually take it down quite a bit and make it smaller. Let's get back to 100. Picture mode. This is one you guys will probably want. There's soft, user, vivid, standard. Let's leave it on soft. Actually, let's do it on standard. And you can get in there and change some of those. Your color temperature. So you can do user, you can do cool, medium, warm. Just leave it on medium just for this. Off to the side, you got sound options. So you've got movie, sports, user, and standard. So I like to leave it on movie. You got balance, auto volume. You get your English selection, your reset factory default, blending. Let's go down to there. You can blend it. Your duration, keystone, and then software, right? So now on your remote, if you push that button, your adjustment, your keystone adjustment, now you've got your calibration right here. So you've got your, I'm going to click on it. You can adjust the actual screen, which is really cool without even touching the projector. So if you have this mounted somewhere and you want to manipulate it, it's a great way to do it. Look at that. And then you can take and rotate this thing. Oh, that is crazy. So if you do have this mounted in a really weird spot, you can adjust it. Really cool. There we go. And then you can reset it too as well. So that's pretty cool for your adjustments and stuff like that. You've got your source button. And let me do this real quick. Now you've got, let's go down to one SD. You guys can see the camera off to the side. But you've got movie, music, photo, and text. So if you had an SD card in there, then you could utilize that really easily. So all in all, I absolutely love this projector. I love the versatility of how many ports, 2 HDMIs, a VGA, an actual SD card. It's great to have that. I absolutely love it. Let's go back over here. So HDMI 1, bring it up, video's still going. I'm just doing this off of a Fire Stick out here in the garage, and my internet's actually working and keeping up. So it's pretty cool. If I want to isolate myself and have a movie night, I can do it. So big shout out and thank you to Vankyo for sending this down for us to check out. I was totally blown away by the first projector that I got and use, and I use it all the time. And this one is definitely better. So not as portable, but picture quality is hands down just awesome. So if you're looking at getting into cheap projectors, this is a great place to start. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, and I know my family enjoyed helping test out and watch a bunch of movies, and it's really cool. So Nick here with Gear Nut. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Check the description box below. See if I can get you guys a discount on this and save you even more money. Something I try to do. So hopefully you all enjoyed the video. I'll check you guys later.